Picture starting each day feeling calm, focused, and ready to embrace whatever comes your way. In Buddhism, mornings are seen as a sacred time to set the mood for the entire day ahead. A thoughtful morning routine can change not only your day, but your whole life. But why are mornings so crucial? Think about it. How you spend the first hour after waking can have a huge impact on your mood and mindset for the rest of the day. If you wake up feeling rushed or stressed, chances are your day will follow that same hectic energy. However, if you begin your morning with intention, gratitude, and calm, you create the perfect foundation for a peaceful, purposeful, and productive day. For over 2,000 years, Buddhist monks have refined morning practices, knowing that the way we start our day can shape our mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Today, we're going to explore 6 simple yet powerful morning habits inspired by Buddhist teachings, habits that will help you feel more balanced and grounded, no matter what challenges you face. These practices are easy to adopt, but can lead to meaningful changes. Whether you want to boost productivity, reduce stress, or simply find more peace in your life, these habits can guide you. Stick with us, because what you're about to learn could not only transform your mornings, but also your entire life. In Buddhism, the mind is compared to a garden. If we neglect it, weeds of stress and distraction take over. But when we nurture it with mindfulness, gratitude, and compassion, we create a peaceful, flourishing inner space. And just like any garden, the best time to start tending to it is in the morning. Let's begin with the first habit. 1. Start your day with mindful breathing. A key teaching of Buddha is mindfulness, and there's no better way to begin your day than with mindful breathing. Picture this. As soon as you wake up, you focus on your breath before checking your phone, thinking about your to-do list, or getting out of bed. There's a well-known story in Buddhism about a monk who approached Buddha, expressing feelings of being overwhelmed. The monk said, "Master, my mind is full of distractions from the moment I wake up." Buddha calmly asked, "When you wake up, where does your mind go?" The monk answered, "It rushes straight to the tasks of the day." Buddha smiled and said, "This is why your mind is unsettled. From the moment you wake up, you scatter your thoughts. Instead, focus on your breath. By paying attention to your breath, you bring your mind into the present, where there is peace." Mindful breathing is a key part of Buddhist practice, and it's an easy habit to include in your mornings. The first moments after you wake up are when your mind is most prone to stress and distractions. Focusing on your breath helps you stay grounded, calm, and clear-headed throughout the day. Here's how you can apply this practice. When you wake up, avoid the temptation to check your phone or dive into your tasks. Instead, sit up in bed or find a comfortable spot and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Focus on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. Feel your chest rise and fall. Let your thoughts fade away and return your attention to your breath. Studies show that mindful breathing can help significant benefits for both your mind and body. Just 5 minutes of breathing each morning can help reduce stress, improve focus, and even lower blood pressure. In Buddhism, the breath is a reminder that we are here in the present moment. It helps us stay anchored in reality, showing us that the past is gone and the future is not yet here. The only moment that truly matters is the one we're in right now, and our breath connects us to it. Take Helen, for example. She used to start her mornings in a rush, grabbing her phone first thing and getting overwhelmed by emails and tasks. But after she began practicing mindful breathing, she changed her mornings. She now starts her day with a few deep breaths, transforming chaos into calm. This simple shift gave her the mental space to approach her tasks with more focus and intention. And this habit carried over into other parts of her day, helping her stay present and calm in stressful moments. So, starting tomorrow, make mindful breathing the first thing you do each day. With each breath, remind yourself that you have control over your thoughts, your day, and your life. This small, consistent practice can become the foundation for a more peaceful and productive life. 2. Practice gratitude. After calming your mind, the next powerful habit we can take from Buddhist teachings is the practice of gratitude. In Buddhism, gratitude is more than just a feeling. It's a way of living. It's about recognizing how all things are connected and appreciating each moment as a gift. Let me tell you a Buddhist story. One day, a man approached Buddha and asked, "Why am I always unhappy, even though I have everything I need?" Buddha responded, "Because you focus on what you don't have. You overlook what you do have, and that clouds your heart." Buddha then suggested that the man start each day by thinking of 3 things he was grateful for, no matter how small. Gratitude is the cure for dissatisfaction, Buddha said. It opens your eyes to the abundance around you. Gratitude is more than just an emotion that makes you feel good. It shifts our attention from what we lack to what we have. This change in focus transforms our mindset from scarcity to abundance. By starting our day with gratitude, we set ourselves up to handle life's challenges with a positive attitude. Here's how you can include gratitude in your morning routine. After practicing mindful breathing, take a moment to think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be huge or significant. Perhaps you're thankful for a warm bed, a delicious breakfast, or the people who care about you. If you'd like to go further, you could write these things down in a gratitude journal. Writing your thoughts helps reinforce a positive mindset and keeps you grounded. Research has shown that practicing gratitude has lasting benefits for both your brain and your well-being. Studies indicate that people who express gratitude regularly have stronger immune systems, lower blood pressure, and more positive feelings. Gratitude even helps improve sleep and reduce anxiety. Let's look at Robert's story. Robert was struggling with stress at work, problems in his relationships, and feelings of overwhelm. Every morning, he would wake up anxious about the day ahead. However, after learning about gratitude through Buddhist teachings, he decided to give it a try. He began his mornings by listing 3 things he was grateful for. At first, it felt hard. He didn't think he had much to be thankful for. But over time, his mindset shifted. He started to notice the small, joyful moments in life. By beginning each day with gratitude, his mood improved, and he found the strength to face his challenges with resilience. In Buddhism, gratitude is closely linked to the idea of impermanence. Everything in life is temporary. When we realize this, we become more aware of the present moment. Gratitude helps us focus on what we have now, instead of always wanting more. As Buddha said, health is the greatest gift, contentment is the greatest wealth, and faithfulness is the best relationship. To deepen this practice, try sending gratitude to people in your life. You don't need to say it out loud. Simply think of someone who has helped you and mentally thank them. This small act can strengthen your relationships and increase your compassion throughout the day. Many people have shared how this simple habit changed their lives. One woman said that after starting a morning gratitude practice, she felt more connected to her family and more focused at work. Another man found that gratitude helped him overcome depression and gave him a fresh perspective on life. The key to success is consistency. Making gratitude a daily habit gradually shifts your mindset from focusing on what you lack to appreciating the abundance you already have. Before jumping into your busy schedule tomorrow, take a moment to think about what you're grateful for. Whether it's the roof over your head, the food on your table, or the support of loved ones. Expressing gratitude will set a positive tone for your day and help you tackle life's challenges with peace of mind. 3. Practice compassion. Compassion is a central principle in Buddhist teachings. Buddha believed that living a peaceful and meaningful life comes from showing kindness and compassion to everyone, including ourselves. When you begin your day with a compassionate mindset, you not only spread positivity to those around you, but also nurture your own peace and happiness. There is a story about a man who approached Buddha one day filled with anger and hatred. He spat in Buddha's face, expecting an angry response. But Buddha calmly wiped his face and asked, "Is that all? Or do you have more to say?" The man was stunned. He had never met someone who responded to hate with compassion. This simple act of not reacting with judgment completely changed the man's heart. In Buddhism, compassion is not just about feeling sorry for others. It's about understanding that all of us are connected, and that the pain of one is the pain of all. When we practice compassion, we open our hearts and minds, recognizing the shared humanity in everyone we meet. By starting your day with compassion, you set a peaceful and loving tone for the hours ahead. Here's how you can practice compassion each morning. After you've done your mindful breathing, gratitude practice, intention setting, mindful movement and eating, take a few moments to practice compassion meditation, also known as loving kindness meditation. Begin by sitting quietly and imagining someone you care about. Silently repeat the words, "May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live with ease." Then extend this compassion to others, friends, acquaintances, and even strangers. Finally, turn this loving kindness inward, offering it to yourself. This practice nourishes not only others, but also your own soul. Compassion is one of the 4 immeasurables in Buddhism. Alongside loving kindness, empathetic joy, and equanimity, it's considered an endless quality of the heart that we can continue to develop. By practicing compassion, we free ourselves from negative emotions like anger, judgment, and resentment, creating room for love, empathy, and deeper connection with others. Research has shown that practicing compassion improves emotional well-being and even physical health. Studies from the University of California suggest that compassion increases the production of oxytocin, a hormone that promotes bonding and reduces stress. Compassion meditation has also been linked to greater emotional resilience, reduced anxiety, and higher levels of life satisfaction. Take Laura's story as an example. Laura, a healthcare worker, felt burned out and disconnected from her patients. After learning about loving kindness meditation, she began practicing it every morning, sending thoughts of compassion to herself, her patients, and the world. Over time, she noticed a significant change in her approach to work. She felt more connected to her patients, more resilient in the face of challenges, and at greater peace with herself. This simple practice of compassion transformed her career and her life. Tomorrow morning, after you complete your other practices, take a moment to practice compassion. Start by sending kindness to someone close to you, then extend it to others, and finally, offer it to yourself. By practicing compassion, you'll not only uplift those around you, but also create a profound sense of inner peace and fulfillment. 4. Creating intentions. Each day brings a mix of challenges, decisions, and opportunities. Without a clear focus, it's easy to simply react to whatever happens, jumping from one task to another without a sense of purpose. This is where setting intentions comes in. It helps guide your actions and energy throughout the day. Here's how you can start bringing intention into your morning routine. After you've completed your mindful breathing and gratitude practice, take a moment to reflect on what you want to focus on today. Instead of worrying about tasks you need to finish, think about how you want to feel and act. For example, You might set an intention to be calm, be kind, or be patient with yourself. Keep it simple and clear. Write it down or say it to yourself silently. If you have a busy day ahead, with meetings and errands, you might set an intention like, "Today, I will stay calm and focused." Or "Today, I will listen with an open heart." These intentions will serve as a reminder to stay aligned with your deeper values, even when the day gets chaotic. In Buddhist teachings, setting intentions is linked to the concept of right intention, a key part of the Noble Eightfold Path. Right intention means choosing thoughts and actions based on mindfulness, kindness, and compassion. By setting a positive intention each morning, you bring these values into your day, helping you live with more purpose and meaning. Let's look at Jack's example. Jack, a teacher, often started his day feeling stressed and overwhelmed by his workload. His mornings were rushed, and by the time he got to work, he already felt drained. But once he learned about intention setting through Buddhist teachings, he started taking a few minutes each morning to reflect on how he wanted to show up for his students. His intention was simple: "Today, I will be patient and present for my students." Over time, Jack noticed a shift. He became calmer, more focused, and felt more connected with his students. The practice of setting intentions not only improved his mornings, but transformed his entire day. Studies show that setting intentions activates the brain's reticular activating system, which helps you focus on what's important by filtering out distractions. When you set an intention, you essentially tell your brain what to focus on, making it easier to stay on track, notice new opportunities, and handle challenges with a calm mindset. Now, let's set an intention together. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and think about how you want to approach the day. What word or phrase best describes the energy you want to bring into your day? It could be peace, focus, patience, or gratitude. Keep that intention in your mind, and whenever you feel distracted or overwhelmed during the day, return to it. This small practice will help you stay aligned with your true self and handle the day with more ease. Tomorrow morning, after your mindful breathing and gratitude, take a few moments to set a clear intention, whether it's how you want to feel, how you want to interact with others, or what you want to focus on. This simple practice will keep you grounded, focused, and connected to your deeper purpose. Now that you've set your intention, let's move on to the next habit. 5. Be mindful of your movements. The mind and body are closely linked. In Buddhist teachings, the body is considered a sacred space that deserves care and respect. One way to honor this bond is through mindful movement, which helps you become more in tune with your body and brings a greater sense of presence and well-being. In one story about Buddha, his followers asked why they should practice walking mindfully when they could simply sit and meditate. Buddha responded by saying that mindful movement is just as crucial as sitting meditation. It allows you to develop awareness with every step, bringing balance between the mind and body. Mindful movement means being aware of your body as you move, whether it's walking, stretching, and setting a positive tone for the rest of your day. To add mindful movement to your morning routine, after practicing breathing, gratitude, and intention setting, spend a few minutes doing gentle movement. This could be yoga, stretching, or a slow walk outdoors. As you move, focus on the sensations in your body, how your feet feel on the ground, the stretch of your muscles, and the rhythm of your breath. Let go of distractions and focus completely on the movement. Research has shown that even a few minutes of mindful movement can have a significant effect on your physical and mental health, It can improve circulation, reduce stress, and boost mental clarity. Studies also suggest that practices like yoga and Tai Chi, which involve mindful movement, can enhance brain function and help reduce anxiety and depression. In Buddhism, mindful movement helps cultivate a sense of being fully aware, understanding that our bodies and minds are not separate, but interconnected. By practicing mindful movement, we learn to listen to our bodies and embrace the present moment with every stretch, step, or gesture. It's a type of moving meditation that helps us stay grounded throughout the day. Let's try a simple mindful movement exercise together. Stand up, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, gently roll your shoulders back and down. Now, slowly lift your arms above your head, feeling the stretch along your sides. Hold this position for a few breaths and notice how your body feels. As you lower your arms, pay attention to how your body feels more open and relaxed. This is the power of mindful movement, connecting you to your body and the present moment in a meaningful way. Let me tell you about Bella. Bella, a busy mom of two, used to rush through her mornings, grabbing coffee and heading out the door without taking a moment to tune into her body. But after attending a Buddhist retreat and learning about mindful movement, she started doing 10 minutes of yoga each morning. This small change made a big impact. She felt more energized, less stressed, and more present with her children. The simple act of moving intentionally transformed her day. Tomorrow morning, after your breathing and gratitude practices, take 10 minutes to move mindfully. Whether it's a few stretches or a slow walk, focus on fully engaging with each movement. This habit will improve your physical health and help you connect more deeply with the present moment, setting a positive tone for the rest of your day. With your mind and body aligned through mindful movement, let's move on to the next habit. 6. Eating with awareness. Food plays a crucial role in our daily lives, but how often do we truly focus on what we're eating? In Buddhism, the practice of mindful eating encourages us to pay full attention while eating. It asks us to appreciate every bite, be thankful for the food, and recognize the connection between all living beings that made the meal possible. There's a story in Buddhism about a young monk who would hurry through his meals without giving them much thought. One day, Buddha asked him, "When you eat, do you truly taste your food, or are you just filling your stomach?" The monk realized that he had been eating without awareness, missing out on a chance to practice mindfulness in something so simple as eating. From that moment on, he slowed down, enjoyed each bite, and appreciated the nourishment. Mindful eating doesn't require special skills. It just means being present while eating. If you want to bring mindfulness into your next breakfast, here's a simple approach. Before you take your first bite, stop for a moment, look at your food and think about its journey, where it came from, the farmers who grew it, the earth that nourished it, and the people who brought it to your table. Take a deep breath and express gratitude. As you eat, chew slowly and savor each bite. Pay attention to the flavors, textures, and feelings that arise. Between bites, set down your utensils and enjoy the experience. Mindful eating has been shown to help digestion, reduce overeating, and boost overall well-being. Studies from Harvard show that when we eat mindfully, we are more likely to make healthier food choices and avoid eating due to emotions. It can also reduce stress and improve our satisfaction with meals. In Buddhism, food is seen as part of the interconnected web of life. When we eat mindfully, we acknowledge the many people and forces that contributed to our meal, from the farmers to the transporters to the chefs. By being thankful and mindful while eating, we become more aware of this connection and develop a deeper appreciation for the small things in life. Take Nick, for example. He used to rush through breakfast, grabbing whatever was easy before heading out the door. He often felt sluggish and disconnected throughout the day. But after attending a mindfulness retreat, he learned to practice mindful eating. Now he takes time to sit down and eat his breakfast with full attention. He's noticed that he feels more energized, focused, and even more thankful for his food. The simple act of mindful eating has transformed not only his mornings, but his entire relationship with food. Tomorrow morning, instead of rushing through your meal, try eating with awareness. Whether it's a piece of fruit, a bowl of oatmeal, or a cup of tea. Bring your full focus to the experience. Notice the colors, smells, and flavors. Take your time and appreciate the nourishment you are receiving. By eating mindfully, you'll not only enjoy your food more, but also start your day with calm and gratitude. Mindful eating allows us to be present and thankful for one of life's simple pleasures. If you've enjoyed learning about these powerful morning habits inspired by Buddhist teachings, remember that small changes in how you start your day can have a big impact on your life. Mindful breathing, gratitude, compassion, and setting intentions are just a few simple practices that can help transform your mornings and set a positive tone for the entire day. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from a peaceful, more grounded start to their mornings. Thanks for being here, and I wish you a calm and purposeful day ahead. Until next time.